Hey, what's good everyone? This is Gabe with Kids Lacrosse, and today I'm back at my mama's house and we're gonna give you a at-home workout. So let's get right into it. Let's follow along. I'm gonna warm up first, come on. So we're working with limited space right here. As you can see, we got this whole little thing worked out. We have a couple sticks right here. I'm gonna give you guys different variations today. The guys game, the girls game, and the littles game as well. That's important. We have a medicine ball, we have a pad. Not gonna use the pad too much, but we also do have our yoga mat that's going to allow us to do some crunches and all that stuff without, really scraping up our knees since we are on concrete. Behind us, we have a Bownet to protect the windows. That's important. I've broken a couple windows in my time. And we have a small 4x4 cage right here. So that's what we're gonna be using primarily today. So, let's get into it. We're gonna warm up first. We're gonna go through a 5-minute warm up just to get our body nice and warm because it's a little cold out here today in Southern California. I know, right? Cold in Southern California? Doesn't make sense. Here we go, let's go. We're gonna go into our jog right now. All right. We're gonna really pump those knees up nice and high. Get our arms moving to the side just like we're running. And we're gonna do this for maybe about 30 to 45 seconds, maybe even a minute. Let's just get warm. Ooh. All right. Now having a yoga mat is like perfect. I use this thing for everything, literally everything. Not literally everything. All right, good, let's bring it in. So, quick running in place, especially if you don't have a lot of space to run, super important. I like to use my yoga mat because it's just a little bit softer on my feet. I don't even want to be running on concrete. And plus, check out the kicks. I don't want to mess up the kicks. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, let's get to it. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is something called high knee up, and then we're gonna come down and to the side. So up and to the side. Watch this, check it out. I'm gonna chop it up. I'm gonna go up, come down, and quick to the side. Switch, boom. You might see a lot of runners doing this. It's really good because it's helping get our hip flexors warm. It's helping with these side movements that we're gonna have a little bit later. And you guys can do this at any age. It takes a little bit of coordination to do that. The key to it is keeping your feet moving, okay? Good, we'll do about 5 more of these. Just get nice and warm. Woo! Working it. Yep. Here we go. Here we go. Woo! All right. So that's high knees up and to the side. I'm always encouraging every single player of mine to warm up before you do your dynamic stretch, okay? So now let's get into jumps. What we're gonna do is get our fast feet moving, okay? So if you have a line somewhere, if you don't have a line, use some chalk, make a line. And what we're gonna do is get our feet moving a little bit more. We wanna get a nice, good sweat going. Here we go, ready? We're gonna go 2 forward and 2 back. There we go. Make sure our hands are off to the side, right here. Just try and get the tip of your feet over the line. And we're gonna do about 20 of these. I think I'm about 15 in. So let's go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, now we're gonna get immediately into switches. Here we go, we're gonna switch hands just kind of like we're running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome, here we go. We're gonna turn it sideways and we're gonna go out just kind of like a jumping jack. Let's circle around right here. Here we go, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, bring it in, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You feeling the burn yet? Here we go, last one on this set right here. We're gonna go 2 forward and 2 back. Kids like to call them cha-chas because you cha-cha a little bit. Here we go, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! That's a little bit of a burn right there. If you are starting to feel the burn, that's a good thing. Don't shy away from it because it lets you know that your muscles are getting ready for war. They're getting ready for action. Let's go on to the next thing. So we did a lot of leg stuff so far, and we're not gonna go into a full dynamic warm-up today. That's just not the purpose of this video. But we are gonna go into some arm warm-ups because we're gonna get a lot of shots up today in a very small space. Check this out. These are called hugs. So hug yourself. It's been a hard day. You didn't have any homework because obviously the coronavirus thing, right? But give yourself some love. You did a good job today. Hopefully, right? You did a good job, right? All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. A couple more. Good. There's one thing I like to do to really open up my shoulders and really get me going right before I'm shooting, okay? It's called shoulder opens, okay? And I'm really gonna turn and rotate. I'm gonna pivot off of one foot and really turn and extend. Really get that arm out. You might hear a little bit of popping. That's okay. You're just getting that warmed up and ready to go. All right. I stole this from Yoel Romero, who is a UFC fighter who throws a lot of big bombs. He gets his arms really warmed up. And trust me, it works amazingly. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm gonna get some jumps in just to get my feet moving just a little bit more because I think I just need a little bit more. So I'm gonna be on the balls of my toes, hands to the side. Good. Just get them up, 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 get them up. Good. Woo. All right, let's go on to the resistance band. Now, this is kind of like a shortcut if you guys are working out and warming up. It really gets you warm ASAP. So this resistance band right here, the company is called Fit Simply or Fit Simplify. And you can purchase these on Amazon. I'll leave you guys a link below in the description. All right, so I'm gonna get these up right here. And I'm gonna kind of go back to that footwork thing that we did earlier. This time, we're just gonna use a resistance band. Ready? We're gonna get warm. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the thing with this is you gotta keep the tension. You gotta keep the resistance. It's gonna get heavy. It's gonna start to burn. But guess what? It's good. Good stuff. And I'm going backwards a little bit. All right. Good. I'm starting to get a sweat. Are you? And there is a crow flying above our head. Oh, it almost pooped on the camera, lady. All right. Whew. I'm starting to feel the burn just a little bit. If you haven't seen our post lately on our social media channel, the Instagram one, we went over a lax prep warm-up that you guys can do from anywhere. We're gonna borrow from that right now and get into some shuffles, going laterally to the left and then back to the right. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. We ready to go? Set, go. We wanna stay nice and low. Butt down, chest up, eyes looking forward. And we're gonna go left. And we're gonna go all the way to the left. And then we're gonna stop, hold, sit down on it. Ooh, feel the burn, and go back. Oh man. I'm starting to feel the burn. Are you? You're probably not because you're not doing it right now, right? Here we go. And sit down and boom. I think my arms and my legs are thoroughly warmed up. All right. Now let's get into it. All right, weapon of choice today. We have our girl stick, ECD Infinity, we have a String King, and we have an STX soft stick. So I'm gonna run you through 3 different ways to shoot with all these different sticks. Let's start with the soft stick. Hey, let's get into it for our littles out there. All right, so right now, let's get into it. I'm just gonna shoot right here. I'm gonna stand very close to the cage and we're just gonna work on some form shooting. All right, so when we shoot, we wanna get our arms up, pull back, because that's where the power comes from. Sit down, a little bit of a squat. When we turn, okay, let's face this way, let's come around this way so we can see this motion. When we turn, we want to get our lead foot, our toe, facing towards the direction of which we are shooting, okay? So let me scoot back to the camera. So I'm right here, hands forward, pull it back. I'm gonna sit down on it a little bit. I'm gonna turn, really turning my hips towards the cage when I shoot. Now, if you need a shooting drill, we have one. I'll link it right now. So, right here, hands out, pull back, hands up, armpits. Make sure they're breathing. I tell my littles all the time, don't kill your armpits. Don't be a T-Rex, don't be an alligator. Let's go, be a lacrosse player. So sit down, and I'm gonna step, I'm gonna turn just like we're playing baseball, and snap, and shoot. And because I'm on concrete, I'm gonna get this ball right back. All right, here, let's go. Let's get 10 shots right and 20 shots left. Ready, go. Oh, I just missed that. Thank God for that barrier net. Here we go. Woo, that's 2, 3. Oh, I love it. 4, corners. Let's go. Here we go. 5, here we go. 6, oh yes, we're warming up. 7, love it. 8, oh, just missed. Or did it go through? I don't think I missed. But thank God for the barrier net. Let's go. Again, I will leave links to all these items in the description below. Here we go. I think I'm on 8. Am I on 8, camera lady?
Yes.
Yes, I'm on 8. Here we go. 9, good, and 10. Good. Now we did 10. Let's go ahead and switch. Left hand, 20. All right, right here, we're gonna go quick on this. Ready, go. Oh man, I need to work on my left hand because I just missed point blank. But parents, kiddos, this is a good way to get warm just by taking shots. Who cares if you miss right now? Because I just missed 2 in a row, but that's okay. I'm warming up, I'm getting my stick gassed up and ready to go. Oh, yes, thank you, figured it out. When I miss something, when I make a mistake, I'm trying to figure out, okay, what did I do wrong and how can I fix that? I'm at shot number 4, ready, go. Oh, missed again. That's all right, we're gonna work it out, not lurk it out. Man, I might mess up right now, I'm a little tired. That was a good warm up. Here we go, ready, hands up. We'll scoot in a little bit closer, boom. All right, we're at 4 or 5, I think let's just call it 5, 6, good. Pick it up, cradle it once or twice. Don't hit the camera, lady. Maybe later, nope, okay, here we go. Woo, put some speed into it, good. There we go. Good, I love it. Soft sticks, great tool for teaching the game at any age. Oh, just missed. Let's get that ball. Here we go, I think I got a couple more right now. Lefty, hands up, pull back. Woo, there we go. The most important part of this shot is making sure that our hips are facing the cage at the end of our shot. Also, what's important is making sure that you are following through on the shot. Now, what a follow through is when you start right here and you take your stick and you end on the opposite side of your body. Let me scoot back for that. Start right here, step, hips facing the target, and you are finishing on the opposite side of your body. We don't want any kind of like X movements like that. We want to make sure that our bottom hand is pulling, snapping, and following through. More on that in another video. Here we go, a couple more. Lefty, ready with the soft stick. Good, oh, Pipe City, USA, Resident Gabriel. Here we go. Woo, missed that one pretty badly. All right, last two, promise. Here we go. Hands up. Good. Here we go. Last one with the soft stick. Oh, Pipe City. We gotta get one more. Can't end on a pipe. Ooh, there it is. All right. So PE teachers, this is an enormous tool. This is great. The soft stick has a wide head, a big ball to catch. It's great for teaching new players and younger players. In fact, when I run 1st to 2nd grade clinics, we use soft sticks. We don't even need any equipment. That's how easy lacrosse can be. Let's go on to the next thing. All right, let's go ahead and grab my guy stick now. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a little bit of wall ball. Obviously, I don't have a big wall to play on, so we're gonna use what we have right here. I'm not gonna throw it up because I just don't wanna break the neighbor's window, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna bounce the ball off and just get my hands warm that way, okay? Let's get to it. Here we go. Ready? And let's go this way a little bit, camera lady. Thank you, camera lady. All right, so I'm gonna bounce it, catch it right here. Good, switching hands. Good, love it. Make sure you guys are careful with your wall ball wherever you're at. Good, I'm gonna switch. Here we go. It's hard to see when you wear glasses and then you're not wearing glasses. So let's get back to it. Let's get a better rep in. There we go. Good, 2. And we're gonna work on switching sides every time we pass it. And we're working on just switching and catching it on the opposite side with the same hand. Good, love it. Just missed, but that's all right. Bounce back. There we go, good. Good. I love it. All right, everything that we do with one hand, we're gonna do with the other hand. Let's go. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna scoot over just a little bit. Oh, snap. Whoop. Here we go, I need some warm up with that. 2. 3. Oh, just missed that one. Think about lacrosse, you're gonna miss a lot, but that's okay. We're just improving. Camera lady almost got pegged. That's all right, it's the danger zone. Here we go. Oh, catching opposite. There we go. We're working in a really tight space right now. We don't have a lot of room for error. That's okay. Here we go. All right, I feel warmed up with this right now. So let's get into some dodging motions. Let's get into some dodging and some shooting, all right? So what I'm gonna do, let's come on over, is I'm gonna use these octagons right here as a defender. And again, I will link these items in the description below. But these are great. You don't really have to use these octagons. You can really use a sibling, a dog, a trash can, a bucket. You can use really whatever you want. So I'm gonna put this right here, and this is gonna be my defender. So now, warmed up our hands, arms are warmed up. Now we're gonna really get into dodging. So let's get into it right now. Let's go down there. All right. So from right here, I'm just gonna work on a little bit of dodging, a little bit of form, and let's make sure that we're just out of the danger zone. All right, so right here, I'm gonna go a little bit of split dodge and take a shot right there. And I'm gonna do this maybe about 10 times really quick, all right? Split dodge, good, here we go. That's 2. Really working on my form. Good. And on my shots, if I'm leaning right, if I'm fading right, I am definitely shooting opposite of the direction I'm running towards. Just a quick tip for you guys. Oops, don't hit mama's garage. Here we go, here we go. A couple more, here we go. Wait, love it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, so now everything that we did that one way, we're gonna do it the opposite, but we're gonna add in a variation for time's sake, so let's get this going. All right, so this time, I'm gonna split, but I'm gonna also roll with it, okay? Oh, camera lady's almost down, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna come right, boom, split and roll. Woo. Here we go. Good. Here we go again. split to left, and then roll back. Split left, roll back. Here we go. Good. All right. So let's switch it up now. Let's go to the left. Let's change it up to the left. Split from right to left with a lefty shot. Here we go. Little sidewall stall. Good. Let's go, let's go. Good shot. Good, add a little stutter step into it. All right, here we go. Let's have some fun with it. Let's get a little creative. All right, here we go. Oh, just missed, drop the ball. Oh, woo. Did you catch that on the camera?
I think so.
We'll just say yes. Yeah, all right, awesome. Let's get into it. Last one on this one, then we'll do something different. All right, let's go, let's be creative. Oh, just missing almost at the camera lady, but you gotta be creative. Try something new. All right, guys, let's bring it in really quick.